What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. I've been stocking up, y'all, and this particular order was pretty huge, and it came from a Black Friday order. So these are hot deals I scooped up around Black Friday on Carl's Bait and Tackle. This is the kind of box you get when you get a ton of deals. So we're gonna crack this bad boy open and see what is inside, what kind of deals I scored. And before we do that, real quick, if you guys like the content and you wanna come back for more unboxings, fishing videos, and tons of gear reviews, be sure to do so. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like, ring the notification bell. We go live right here on YouTube as well, Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern. Love to see you there and talk to you in chat. All right. I don't even remember what's in this. P.S. It's the season of giving, so you know what? Let's do a giveaway. Let's look at a few of these things. Check it out. Right off the top, we've got, it doesn't close anymore, but an entire kit of worms with a wacky rig tool. We got some rabid baits in there, a couple of those. We got some foxtails, all different colors as well. We got some jerk baits, a little fire tiger action. What's this one? Oh, big old jerk bait, deep diver. Got lots of plastics in here too. Little X-Zone Adrenaline Craw. Got some Duo Realis drop shot baits. Ooh, little Z-Bait Code Twig. Deep Creek Lures Fluke. A Craw worm. That one's pretty rad. Got some Jean LaRue in here, a little tickle tail action. These are sick, these big bite bait tube grubs. What else, what else? Oh, there's a frog down here. What's up, dude? Little Blitz poppin' frog. There you go. So, all of that with this broke AF Amazon kit, but it is chock full of worms. Wow, they're just kind of like falling all over the place, but there's a whole bunch of different color worms in here. Check it out. Boom. So there you go, bag full of baits. Let's make this super easy and fun. All you got to do to win this is drop a comment below with something that you are thankful for. That's right, we always try to do positive stuff on the giveaways. It's super simple. Type anything you're thankful for right down below in a comment. I'll choose a random commenter at the end of the week on Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern, and then I will reach out to you. So make sure your notifications are on so you actually see when I comment back at you, and then I'll coordinate with you how to ship you all this stuff. And because it's the season of giving, we're gonna do this every week. That's right, every Monday from here till the end of December, till 2022, I'm gonna do a giveaway. So be sure to be subscribed and have your notifications on so you can see when those videos drop. Get right on it, drop a comment, super simple, and one lucky winner is gonna walk away with something like that bag, because I also have 2 of these tubs packed full of baits that I'm not using. I want you guys to use them. Most of which are completely brand new. Some are just out of their packaging from unboxings, but haven't been fished. So there's lots of goodies in here. Give you a little extra Christmas present, a little Christmas cheer, a little way to give back. We appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for this awesome community. Now, let's get back to the unboxing. Again, comment below, something you're thankful for, enter to win. A little peek inside. There's some, oh, there's a reel right on top. That's weird. All right, let's start with the big item. Okay, so I wanted to upgrade my medium heavy spinning rig. I never grab it, I never use it, mostly because I hate the reel on it. I absolutely despise it. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's a Shimano Sahara. I thought Shimano should be perfection, and it was not. It's the worst. I hate that reel. So I decided to try something new. Why not grab a brand I've been pretty stoked about lately and just about anything I pick up from them. That's the 13 Fishing. We got the Kalon 2.0 here. It was on a pretty sick deal on Carl's Bait and Tackle, so I figured, oh, why not? Right off the bat, I can tell you're getting something pretty sweet here because it comes all apart, individually packaged. Put it together real quick. All right, there we go. So what we have here is a nice mid-range reel. I would say like mid-range, not too expensive, feels really heavy duty. Just holding it now, check this out. I really love the handle. I love how big that is, especially since this is going on my big fish rig. I want it to feel sturdy. It's a 2500 size, so it's a little bigger than most of the reels I use. I don't know about you guys. I fish a lot of finesse stuff up here in Michigan, and most of the time what I'm grabbing for is like my light or a medium light type rig where I run like a 1000, 1500, max 2000 size reel. This being a 2500 is quite a bit bigger in comparison. Feels sturdy, I really like it. It's got that nice grooved braid spool, which is awesome. It should have a ton of drag. I could spool this up with like, I don't know, plenty of freaking braid. It's a pretty huge spool. Check that out. They come with two different versions. This is the cheaper one. So you can tell, like, the other one I think is just solid black. I don't know if you're paying $5 more for it being solid black or what, but I don't care. So I went with this slightly cheaper one. At any rate, this is, again, for the medium heavy rig. It's a 6:2-to-1 gear ratio. Mostly what I plan on using this for is gonna be actually like Carolina rigs, slightly lighter. That's gonna go on the medium heavy so I can have them constantly rigged. I'd rather be using like my bait caster setup for something else. I think this can handle it just fine, especially on my medium heavy spinning rod, which is an Akuma Saros, and she holds up really well. All right, I'm stoked for this. This is a really nice reel. If you guys are looking for something in that like $60 to $80 range, I would check this out. I'm gonna put it to the test a bit more, give you guys a more full review once I get to fish it a bit. See what else is in here. Oh boy. All right, what do you guys say we start this thing out with a bang? Bang, there we go. We've got the full-size Googan Contender in bluegill. Now, I picked up a junior Contender a while back in bone, like really just a white format, and I like it. It's a nice like 2-joint swim bait. I think it's pretty rad. The action on it I really like. And as you guys know, I've been dabbling in glide baits, swim baits, trying to get into this thing and hopefully catching something on them soon enough. But the Contender keeps coming up as a solid option. Check this out. That is just juicy. I mean, one, just for looks, like it's one of the best looking swim baits I've seen. It's got a nice flexy tail that still seems more durable than some other brands that I've dealt with. It is replaceable. I do believe it slides out of there. Yep, looks like it's got slots for that. But I'm just in love with this like bluegill color. This thing is mean. Look at that. Split ring on the front, 2 decent trebles it looks like on there. And again, I mean, it was on a super deal during Black Friday, so I had to scoop her on up. Normally these run like, I think like $25 about, but yeah, you can definitely get it cheaper. Just stay tuned for some deals. Carl's always running deals. And if you guys aren't a part of Carl's Club, do it. It's like $45 a year. I get my money back in like 1 to 2 months of purchases. Juicy little swim bait. Look at that thing. Ooh, I can't wait to swim this thing around. Not too heavy either. It's actually kind of a light swim bait. It's 1 3/4 ounces, so not even quite 2 ounces, but decent size to it, 7 inches. I like it. Next up, it was Chatterbait Restock time because, as you guys know, I love chatterbaits almost more than anything. They're one of my favorite rigs to fish. However, I also lose a lot of them, which is unfortunate. So I decided to pick up a few different ones as well as restock some of my faves. So first up, my 2 favorite colors of the jackhammer from Z-Man. We've got right here what they call Be Height Delight. These things are sweet. This is a green pumpkin base chartreuse and shad with a dark blade. Look at that. It's like a green pumpkin-esque blade. That is sweet. One of my favorite colors. It's very, very good at catching fish. Next one that's amazing in the low light conditions is this bluegill color. It's called Brett's Bluegill with a gold blade. So generally what I'm doing is slightly dirtier water. This goes. If not that, I like to use a spot remover, which I think is really good. It's a shiny silver blade, bright chartreuse and white. And then if not that, low light conditions, this guy. So if I could have like 3 colors of the jackhammers, it'd be those 3 colors. But then Z-Man came out with a ton of new stuff that we got the chance to see at ICAST. Now it's on the market, so I had to pick them up, especially if I could get them on sale at Carl's. It was sweet. So we got the big blade. Check this baby out. Oh my gosh, this thing is insane. So this is the big blade chatterbait, and this color is green pumpkin candy. I have not fished these things. I've gotten a chance to see them, hold them in my hands, but definitely not fished it. Ooh. First of all, color's dope. Look at that. We got some shine in there, some nice flash to it. It's kind of like a green pumpkin with blue. I love it. One of my favorite type of color combos to throw around here in Michigan. We got the Gunmetal Blade, so like darker, not super shiny silver, but still got some flash to it, of course. And you can see the noticeable difference here. Let's get out my bluegill one here. So here's the standard blade. Here's the big blade. Look at that. If I overlap them, you can really see it. That's nuts. Quite a difference there. So obviously this is gonna have a much bigger thump. It's also heavier. They naturally come in heavier choices here. So it starts at 1/2 ounce, This one's a 5/8 I decided to go for, and then 3/4, man. These things are meant to just get out there and just cause a freaking ruckus. And of course, they're gonna draw some bites. Love me some Z-Man chatterbaits, any type. But check this out. This I picked up because of Debo. So Debo's Fishing, we were on with him recently on his podcast. He started talking about this. We actually did a giveaway on our podcast with him where he gave this away to one of our viewers. Now, this is the Cross Eyes Chatterbait. If you guys are familiar with the Cross Eyes jig that they have, it's that with a blade. Standard looking chatterbait from this side. Then you get to what really like sets us apart, makes a difference, is we have these two really stout weed guards here. And they're somewhat adjustable too. I was just messing around with it. I didn't even know this, but they're kind of a real stiff wire. Look at that. It doesn't even like go down. So, I mean, you're gonna have to freaking boom, smack this fish in the face, but that's fun anyways. Look at that. That is just cool. And you got like the standard little cross eyes, goofy looking jig face on there. That's funny. This would be great around cover. Debo said he loves using these around like wood because he's used to losing chatterbaits whenever he's fishing them around wood, but it's really effective to fish them around wood. It's just dangerous. So you go ahead and you throw something like this and you're covered. That's sweet. I dig it. I can't wait to throw this. And of course, white chartreuse, that's the magic. All right, next up, we actually got a slick deal because they were running just all sorts of like daily specials, like doorbuster deals. This thick jig, never fished them before. It's from Guggen Squad. It was $1. It was a freaking $1. Of course, I'm not gonna pass up a jig for $1, especially a decent quality one. So let's take a look. I mean, it's 3/8 of an ounce, standard weight for sure. It's called the thick jig because it's for flipping heavier cover, and it do be thick. Again, I always love that Guggen's put the weights on their jigs. That is a nice feature. We got green pumpkins and brown, very natural color to this. I think it's gonna look great, and it's gonna stand up kind of like that on the bottom. So look at that brush guard. Holy crap, that brush guard is beefy. It's like wide. What? That's kind of cool. There you go, that's unique. I mean, like I said, I've never thrown these. That is, look how wide this brush guard is. That's different, that's unique, I like it. Pretty stout hook to it. Where's the bait keeper? Wire bait keeper, that is my favorite style right there. Nice. That's solid. I mean, for $1, come on now. You're like losing money if you don't buy that. All right, then we have some plastics to restock here. I don't know about you guys, but if you haven't fished the Guggen Jr. Bandito bugs, these are fantastic. So it's a little bit smaller than your standard Bandito bug, coming in at 3.3 inches. You get 9 in a pack. They are just juicy. If you guys aren't fishing the Bandito bug, for whatever reason, you're missing out. It's one of the best like bug style baits you can throw. Look at that. So this is the natural color, and that is like this silvery back section right there with green pumpkin blue on the front. I don't know why this works so well up here, but it do work really well, and I use it as much as I can. So you detach all your appendages here, you got tons and tons of action, and it gets a downsized bug. And because it's a junior, you get 9 instead of the 7 that you get in the normal Bandito bug size. So here's a standard size. This is just a restock. California Craw, that green pumpkin base with that red flash, the red flake in there, does amazing. This is great on Carolina rigs, which I've recently really gotten into, so I had to pick up some extras. He got the good old Guggen Rattle and Ned too. I had plenty in like California Craw, but this color right here is what I needed to restock. It's one of my favorites. So this color is called New Money. It is copper flaked with this like flashy green underside. Look at that. So that flashy green is nice, that stands out on the bottom, but it's this copper flake that makes the difference. And then add in this rattle. This thing is money, pun intended, for fishing for smallmouth. This color right here in particular works really well in Michigan. Last ups for main bass plastics I had here. I've never gotten to fish this before. This is the Hula Stix from Z-Man. I know it's one of their like more popular plastics, but you want to know what? They don't sell it at any fishing store that I go to, and it seems to always be out of stock. So I decided to pick it up in the most tried and true color in existence. That's right, that Chartreuse, the copper truce color. So we got that Z-Man Elastec. Now this is like a mid-size kind of worm style bait, a little bigger than their Finesse TRDs. And then on the back, you get the little tickle tail, right? Kind of like a tube. There's a lot of things you can do with this. You can also just straight up cut this thing in half, but I was thinking about Nico rigging it. I've got the Shrooms Nico heads that'll plug into here really well. I was also thinking about just wacky rigging it. There's a whole bunch of different things I can do with this, but again, I don't have any, never got a chance to fish them. Excited to try this out. Okay, and then I'm guilty of this. I picked up some ice fishing stuff because it's almost ice fishing time. All right, so these right here I've wanted to pick up for a while. I've got some buddies who ice fish that have been using these. Basically, it's a little thermos for my wax worms. So we got yellows and reds. I mean, you can fish 2 different types of baits if you want to, but you can see it's thick in there, right? So it just keeps that bait, that live bait, super fresh. And I can leave them in here for quite a while. I mean, I'm just thinking longer days on the water, maybe multi-day trips. These will be nice to have. And they're not gonna get crushed when I toss them into my sled or into my bucket, which is usually what happens with most of my waxy containers, because most places you get them from, they come in this little plastic cup, and it's just so easy to knock over, spill all the waxies out of, or just crush. Plus the temperature is not regulated, so you get frozen waxies most of the time. So I think this is gonna be nice. Keep them lively, keep them fresh, and that's gonna give you better scent and taste underwater, so fishies are gonna come get them. And while I was at it, I wanted to pick up some new ice fishing lures and plastics. So right here we've got one from a pretty cool brand I like here, Euro Tackle. This one is the Ultimate Tungsten Spoon. So if it doesn't catch me a million fish, I'm calling shenanigans. Check this out though. Little bit, I can't even hold it. My fat fingers are in the way. Look at that. We got a little tiny spoon here, gold and black. I like these darker natural colors personally to go fishing with. I love the black dressing on the tail here with that little added flash. Tiny, tiny treble, right? And it's got some good weight to it. That tungsten, I think this is gonna be a spoon that I will grab for pretty often. That looks juicy. And then I was really excited to try these out. Check it out. We've got the Euro Tackle Leech Micro Finesse bait. This thing is so tiny and so cool. And you get 10. It's 0.75 inches. Good grief. They're so tiny, I can't even hold it. All right, so we picked them up in 2 colors. One color is Bluegill Pro. That's this one right here. Look at that thing. Oh my gosh. All my coffee jitters are shaking. Oh no. Look at, I love this. So it's got like this meaty section here, so you can rig it on a jig really easily. And then, oh my God, turn it over, there we go. And you got the flapping tail that's super thin. Look at that. So it's gonna have some real nice action underwater. This thing I can see working really well for us. So that's more of that natural color. They call it Bluegill Pro. And then we got this other color, which is just called Chartreuse BSF. I don't know what BSF stands for Euro Tackle, but it stands for bite, you stupid fish. Look at that. Chartreuse, that thing is money. Other than that, I got some coupons and a silly calendar. That's all I got for you guys today on this unboxing. Hopefully it was fun for y'all. Maybe you got some ideas on things you should be picking up right now. And again, if you want to just save money on the constant, just be in the Carl's Club. It's like 45 bucks a year. It's basically free. You're losing money by not doing it. I definitely get my money back every single month and then some, so I'd encourage y'all to do it. And of course, be sure to enter the giveaway we just mentioned at the beginning of the video. I got this bag of baits. I'm not gonna fish it. I want you to fish it. So if you want some free baits, we're gonna be dropping a giveaway every single week for the rest of the month, just cause, you know, we love you guys, we love the community, and I want to support you any way that I can and give back whenever possible. I got a ton of other baits here to be given away. 2 tubs of this right here, gotta go. So I'll send you that, send you a bag, you'll be taken care of for the season. All you gotta do is comment below something that you are thankful for. Thanks so much for watching today, you guys. Good luck on the giveaway, and be sure to subscribe, smash a like, ring the notification bell, maybe even give it a good old people's elbow if you will. Come back Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern. Love to see you there and talk to you in chat. All right, have a good one. See you on the next video.